Welcome to our 5-minute chat. Today we're going to talk about triggers, coping with triggers, and identifying and fixing those triggers in our life. So triggers are things that happen in your life that you react to in a certain way without even being aware of it. A lot of times they're related to emotional eating, and those emotions can be anything from sadness and depression to boredom and loneliness to even happiness. It's like, how does happiness make me eat more? Well, you'll go celebrate with friends or be hanging out with friends, and because you're in this group of people and you're celebrating and you're happy and you're socializing, you will make some pretty poor eating decisions. As we turn to comfort foods to make us feel better, if you're feeling a little bit insecure, you might want to hang out with Ben and Jerry for the evening. And I get it, because Ben and Jerry don't judge, and Betty Crocker's my best friend sometimes. One huge trigger is stress. And stressful times in our lives cause us to spiral into emotional eating and lead to weight gain. Being aware of the choices that you're making when you're in these emotional times is super important, and trying to just even maintain your weight through those stressful times and finding positive ways to deal with your stress. Go for that walk, listen to some music or a podcast while you go for a walk. Get your head right so that you're not just burying those emotions in comfort foods. If you need to reach out to a friend, get on the phone, maybe even get some online counseling or go see a therapist in person and get some emotional support. It's a lot better than drowning your sorrows or drowning your stress in comfort foods. Another solid trigger for overeating or making really poor eating choices is when you feel tired or fatigued. You'll just be like, oh, I need an energy boost. Then you go for some caffeine or some sugar, and then you're just gonna crash later on. So when you are feeling tired, change your schedule so you can get more sleep at night, or try taking a 20-minute power nap. Research shows that 20 minutes is the perfect amount of time for a quick power nap, and you'll wake up feeling refreshed. If you sleep for longer than that, then you start getting into your REM cycles and all that kind of stuff, and you might wake up more tired. If you are going to have a pick-me-up snack, make sure that it's a combination of protein and a healthy carb, like a fruit or a vegetable or a whole grain. The combination of carbohydrate plus protein has been shown to give you the biggest boost of energy. If you have just protein, you're gonna feel tired. If you have just carbs, you're gonna feel tired. So you need to make sure you have that combination of a healthy carb and some protein, lean protein hopefully. Put those two together, and that's gonna give you the most energy for the longest amount of time. One of the very best ways to keep yourself on track and keep yourself from reacting with food is to make sure you have a plan throughout your day. For example, eating every 3 hours and nothing in between is a great rule to have that's very easy to follow, because you can just look at your clock and go, oh, okay, it's time for me to eat. And then you wait 3 hours and then you eat again. When you do eat every 3 hours, what you're gonna find is you're not letting yourself get overly hungry, because when you get overly hungry, that's when you make your worst mistakes with your diet. Right? That's when you eat the junk food. You eat whatever you can find that's the fastest and the most satisfying. So if you eat every 3 hours, you don't allow yourself to get that hungry where you're making bad decisions. And if you eat every 3 hours and you plan what you're going to eat, then you make healthier choices because you've thought it through. So having a plan to deal with your emotions, having a plan to deal with your schedule, and then having a plan of what you're going to eat and when will make all the difference. So think through your day and try to figure out where your weakest moments are, where you are doing the mindless munching instead of the planning, and then figure out sort of what's happening with your emotional state and finding really healthy ways to deal with those emotions so that you can be healthier and happier every day of your life. Please comment below on what your main trigger might be, what's your biggest problem right now, and what are you going to do to tackle that? How are you going to change that habit and make it healthier for yourself? So comment below or go to our forum at powerliving101.com and share in our forum. We'd love to have you join our forum. We talk about all kinds of different things as far as living healthy and happy. Hope to see you there. Thank you for listening to my chat, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I wish you the best of success dealing with those triggers. And me too. I have some I'm going to work on as well. So take care, have a great day, and be your best you.